What else can I stimulate myself with? Is a question that our mind asks us literally at every waking moment. Unless you can tap into the present moment. And you can do that by tuning into your five senses: smell, touch, sight, hearing. I'm missing one. It's the quickest way to get into right here and right now. Your mind is not connected with nature. You, who you truly are, is connected with nature. You are a part of it. You are created from nature, from dust to dust, ashes to ashes. You are a part of everything around you. But your mind is a separate entity that creates problems, creates chaos, and judges everything around you because it needs to make sense of everything. Your mind is like a black hole that you keep feeding and it's never satisfied. It's gonna stay hungry. It always needs some type of stimulation to survive. It's almost like a parasite and you're its host. And if you don't learn to use your mind will use you. Most people walking around, their mind is using them. But when you're disconnected from your mind, you can let everything just be as it is. Let nature just flow. Let life just be as it is. Doesn't mean to be passive on everything. You can make conscious efforts and take conscious actions to create better conditions for your future, obviously. But as far as right now, being connected with your mind is not doing you any favors. You want to use right now to, like I said, make the effort to create better conditions in the future for yourself. You don't want to use right now to be in your mind and imagination thinking about those better future conditions. You know, belief in a future heaven creates a present hell. But thinking about the future conditions, sometimes we might think of the wrong future conditions. You know, we think about the worst that can happen. What's the worst outcome that could happen from what just happened in the past? And, you know, I'm very guilty of this myself. I always think of the worst possible outcome. But there's no point of stressing, bro, because it's universal law that everything will even itself out. Balance is nature. You know, everything will even itself out. You don't need anything as a human being. Everything is provided for you on a natural level. You know, bro, you'll never see a bird stressed out, right? It knows it's a part of the ecosystem, and the ecosystem will take care of itself and everything in it. And we are the same way. But the only difference is we have minds. And our minds create problems, create chaos. Our minds create things. At the end of the day, we don't need anything as people. Wanting something is what causes you to suffer. If we took our minds away from us, we would be chilling just like animals. We'd be chilling, letting nature run its course, doing what nature does. So with that being said, you want to be connected with God. You want to be connected with the source. You want to be in tune with the rhythm and flow of nature. And a good way to do this is by spending time with yourself. I mean, when I say yourself, I mean nothing else. No phone, TV, weed, nothing. Just you by yourself, only you. Be excited to spend time with yourself, bro. Enjoy it. That's where real joy comes from. Get to know you, be your best friend, really learn yourself. That's self-love at a deep level. And that's how you become connected with your source. That's how you become connected with everything else. Our natural self at all time we're just chilling in the moment that we're in. Does not matter how things are looking on the external, what the external conditions are looking like right then and there, because you can't change those conditions at that moment. So what's the point of being in that moment naturally, but in your head, you're being in your mind somewhere else? What do you gain from that? I know I'm saying that like it's a stupid thing to do, because it is, but most of us are wired to be like that. I'm really wired to be like that. That's why I really struggled with spending time alone with myself. Like if I'm by myself physically, I need something external stimulation to draw me away from my thoughts and my current circumstances. Anything, whether it came to drugs or entertainment or women or all these distractions that pull you away from, all these things pull you away from nature and who you naturally are. You know what I mean? It sounds like I'm listening to myself talk. It sounds like a bunch of, I don't know, like hippie shit, right? But this is all true, man. This is all real facts, man. Really how life is on the deeper level. A lot of people live so externally, and you can really see this in real time, like on social media. When you take a step back and look at it, like picture yourself hovering over the planet and take a look at, like, why do people do the things they do? People's minds are creating wants for themselves that they don't even really want. The mind is feeding off of you the emotions that you feel from chasing something or wanting something. That is what your mind is feeding off of. It's like your mind putting a heroin needle in its arm every time you are having these emotions. That's what it's feeding off of. When you actually get the thing that you were going after, you don't feel anything, maybe for a moment, but that's about it. It's just kind of like when you it's like you suffer more thinking about what could go wrong than when the thing actually happens. Like even me making this video right now, I'm creating scenarios and problems in my own head, thinking like, will my audience even mess with this video? Because now I'm in my head telling myself I'm rambling, which I am, just shit talking. But don't listen so much to the words that I'm saying. Feel what I'm saying, bro. Like actually feel what I'm saying. When people watch my videos, it's not just the words that they're listening to. We communicate as humans, not just with words. Our minds communicate with other minds with words, but us as people, we communicate with everything. Like, feel me, bro. You know what I mean? Feel what I'm saying, because I'm saying so much more than what I'm articulating with my speech. As humans, we are driven by fear. And when you look at everything from an outside perspective, why people do the things they do, they pursue physical pleasures or various forms of, psychological gratification because they believe that it will free them from a feeling of lack. When that's not how you gain that freedom. Because if you really get in tune, you realize that you are not in lack. You have everything you need. It's what you want that you're lacking. What you think you want that you're lacking. There's nothing that you can ever do or attain that will get you closer to the feeling of salvation than there is just to be in this present moment. Now, I do want to add in that being a part of this ecosystem, like I was saying earlier, You do have a purpose, especially as a man. You are here for a reason. Just like every plant has a purpose, every bee, every whale, bruh, I don't know. We all have an authenticity that the world needs from us. And when you suppress your authenticity, you will suffer. You will drift into chaos and distractions, into entropy. Entropy it's a word I learned recently, is basically if there's no order in your life, you will naturally drift into chaos. But you have something that the world needs, and don't be selfish and hold on to it. Give it to the world. What you give away is what you get in return. The things you keep forever are the things that you give away. And I promise you, if you work on your gift, what you are meant here, what you were put on this earth for, that is the most gratifying thing that you can have. You know, it's everything else, all these external things that you chase, bruh, they make you depressed, bro. That's where my depression came from. They fill you with regret. I hate regret, bro. It's a part of life, though. You know, they give you the problems that you don't want. Problems are inevitable in life, but you can choose your problems. You can have the problems that you do want. The problems that come with the life that you want to live, those are the problems that you want. You don't want the problems that come from poor decision making and instant gratification. Don't want those problems, bro. Trust me. And when you begin to make beautiful choices and start to get back connected and share who you are with the world, you start to look more beautiful, man. When you make beautiful choices, you are beautiful. I noticed like times in my life where I looked worse. I could see it in my face. Other people could see it in my face. Stress was eating at me, or maybe I was, withdrawing off some shit, or anyway, bro, when you're living correctly, you'll still look young, you know what I mean? Like me now, bro, looking younger than I was looking a couple years ago. I'm gonna be 30 this year, and I'm still looking pretty young because I'd say I'm in the process of turning my life around, getting better, but I definitely make way better decisions than I used to. I still slip though. Don't get it twisted. I still slip for sure. But the good energy I put out is becoming heavier. It's pushing away the bad energy I put out. I used to put out bad energy. I know I used to put out bad vibes. I know I did. I could just tell. What you do in the dark will come to light. And by that I mean people will pick up on who you are behind closed doors. They can feel it on you. You don't have to say anything. It just comes out of your aura, I used to have not a good aura, bro. I don't even know how my aura is right now, but I know it's better than it used to be. But yeah, man, just another video of me shit talking. But I know there's some gems in there somewhere. Trust me, just if you watched this far, I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. I know I've never said that before, but I want to get more traffic flowing to my channel so more people can become enlightened in the way I've become enlightened and pass it on, But yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in with me. We out.